Hi guys, today I want to show you one of the most exciting projects that I'll ever be involved in. I want to welcome you guys to Save the Children. When I was coming here, I was wondering, what are they all about? And I love their motto. It's all about all children being free to live, free to learn, and free from harm. Okay, so guys, as I told you, I'm at Save the Children Kenya offices, and I just want to share some very fantastic news. I think you've already seen it on my IG. I've just been appointed as part of a board member for the Africa Advisory Board, which is under Save Children UK. And it's an amazing opportunity. If you guys watch my posts and my vlogs, I'm very passionate about children, and I have compassion and empathy around human suffering. When I was approached by Save Children UK, first of all, I was like, wow, I'm happy that people have actually seen some of the things and some of the messages that I try to drive, especially around saving children and making sure that our totos are okay. As you guys know, I just like referring to the children as totos. And I've just basically joined them to be able to do different things. First of all, let's be honest. Do we really know what Save the Children Kenya, for example, does? I sat down with them and I was absolutely amazed with some of the things they do. And for me, I've come in, first of all, we need to make sure that these stories are told. We need also to understand the kind of problems that we face as a nation. And I'll get to share some of the programs and their key focus areas in different fields. But don't you think it's about time that we as Kenyans participate in how we can be able to resolve our own issues? And then at the end of it all, we also want to see how we can do these fundraisings and this support locally within our own country for our own people. I hope you guys will join in the journey to be able to see how we can be able to do this program. So let's go in and see what these guys are all about. I'm raiding their offices. Today it's all about showing you guys the amazing work that Save the Children is doing. Just going through their offices, looking at stuff. Child safeguarding is everybody's responsibility, and this just shows how powerful this program is all about. And then, yeah, these are some of the participants on the field, and I'll soon be going to the field to be able to see and experience firsthand what Save the Children is doing. Keeping children safe. We have extremely marginalized children and deprived children that we need to protect, and I think that was the biggest motivator for me to get on board and just work with Save the Children. So let me show you. I'm going to sign the welcome board. Put in my footprint. You know, I was very curious about what exactly Save the Children do, and I came, looked at some of the material, spoke to a few people, got to exactly understand what the whole organization is about. One of the first things they actually do is around health and nutrition, which basically covers malnutrition. You'll be amazed in our own country how many children suffer from malnutrition. And I was looking at some videos and some statistics around what children have for malnutrition, and it absolutely broke my heart. Around still health and nutrition, something else they focus on is around maternal health. And I was very surprised to find out some things that are very preventable, like umbilical cord infections kill children. And these are some of the things that we need to prevent by helping these people, especially in marginalized society. So what else do we have here? We do whatever it takes to save children. Amazing mantra. The second thing that they actually do is around education, and we all know that education is the future, and we need to be able to make sure that the next generation can be able to support themselves. So one of the things they usually do is around early childhood education, making sure that these kids have the right foundation, and there's also a very key focus on what they can be able to do with adolescent girls. How can you participate in this? A word I found very interesting is what they say that they want to do around livelihood. And one of the things they actually do is to develop resilience for the different youth. So different youth programs that are able to support the young people in these marginalized areas to be able to sustain themselves, support themselves, so that it's not all about getting aid, and it's not all about just looking for a helping hand. They can also be able to do programs that can be able to support themselves. And one of the things that I found out they do is around farming and trying to look at sustainable agricultural practices that they can be able to implement in these areas so that people can be able to grow their food. And we need to adopt this mentality of having people being able to sustain themselves. And I think it's one of the core things that they really want to drive around here. And finally, I want to talk about child protection. Save the world. There's a lot of things happening, and we need to be able to safeguard these children. We need to safeguard these children from violence. We need to safeguard these children from outdated practices like early childhood marriages, to have extreme zero tolerance to child abuse, violence against children. How can we be able to drive all these programs? To be very honest, I am amazed in terms of what Save the Children do, and I am so glad to be on board, to be able to tell the stories of the different programs that they can be able to do, to be able to get support from different avenues on how we can be able to enhance and push these programs forward, and just sensitize you about what's happening in our country. And we need to get local solutions for everything that we do within our own space. And I'm looking forward to tell you much more about what these amazing people are doing. Hope you're gonna walk with me in this journey for Save the Children, and I will show you guys everything that we're going to be about.